So what does a toolkit contain? Well, I thought the most important thing to start with would be some very simple agendas for meetings and events that we all need to hold when we're getting a project or a change initiative off the ground. It might sound simple to say, oh, we'll have a definition workshop where we bring everybody together to actually plan what's in scope, what the deliverables will be, what the time frame will be. But it's all very well saying that's quite a simple thing to do, but if you're the organiser of it, you've got to remember to invite all of the right people, you've got to have an idea of the kinds of questions you need to ask, what kinds of activities and exercises you can ask people to take part in, think about how you're going to collate all of their responses afterwards and turn it into the documentation for the project. So I think it's quite helpful to have a sort of workshop kit that really gets you off and running about how to do that. So I've tried to make sure that there are agendas and a layout for all of the workshops that you actually need. It's also quite handy when you're getting started to think about who's going to be involved. So not only do we have job descriptions, but I think it's particularly helpful if you've got some questionnaires that you can give to people to say, does this work for you? Do you want to be doing this role? It's an opportunity for them to think through the real implications of taking on board some of the tasks we're asking them to do. Get them thinking ahead of time, can I really fit this in? Is this part of what I'm actually about in this organisation? Should I be responsible for this? Is there someone better? And it's quite useful if you can hand out questionnaires and get people to think that through, rather than challenging them in a meeting, which can be quite adversarial and not the sort of thing that you're looking to achieve. I also think it's quite helpful if we can start off with some templates for the sorts of reports and progress reviews that we'll do. So that gives people confidence that we haven't got to reinvent the wheel and we actually know how to collect all the information and make it as seamless as possible, really. That gives you a flavour of the sorts of things, very practical things that I put into these toolkits, and that's why I'm so proud of them.